Hello and welcome to Anything Goes. Your show today is coming from the United Kingdom, which is a change of events to what the plan was anyway. I've been doing the shows historically from Singapore, but no, we are now in the UK, and as such we're going to start the show with a band from Leeds, which is very exciting. This is Anything Goes with your host Hugo Manning, and our first song today is called Fixer Upper by Yard Act. Here you go.
Hello there, I got a letter in the post addressed to the previous owner. I don't know how to pronounce their name, I don't think that they were from round here, you know. Well, I just moved into the area, yeah, that big old thing over the road. It's a fixer-upper though, it's a fixer-upper so we're gonna put pound shop terracotta frogs everywhere, wrap solar power fairy lights round the gutter. I got a Prosecco o'clock poster, half price in IKEA. It goes nicely with the existential fear that I feel when I accidentally wonder what I'm really doing here and how long I've got left before I'm 6 feet under. I can't believe I'm a two-home owner. Can't believe I'm a two-home owner. I finally got a nice little drive to call my own. I'm street parking for the Rover. It's a fixer-upper though, yeah. No, not the Rover. The Rover's golden. I'm talking about that big old thing over the road. Yeah, that big old thing over the road. We're gonna knock through the kitchen wall though, even though it is a lovely bit of Tudor. We're gonna absolutely ruin it all, right? We can't stand old shite. It's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. Anyway, this letter, I'll just post it back, return to sender, unless you know him. I think he's called Mr. J. Konopinski. Oh no, wait, that's not an M, that's a D. Dr. J. Konopinski, do you know him? It sounds a bit Russian to me. Oh, Polish, I see. And he had a PhD. What in? Probably one of them pointless media degrees. Not for me. University of Life, you see. I got thick skin. School of Hard Knocks, gonna knock through that wall on Tuesday in case you and the wife were gonna be in. It's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. It's a fixer-upper. Yeah, it's a fixer-upper. Alright mate, sorry about the commotion yesterday. The bloody builders are refusing to finish the job until I pay them. But I told them no one pulls a fast one on Graham. I'm Graham by the way, don't know if I mentioned. I told them I'm not made of money, you're having a laugh. 2 homes in a Rover comes from hard graft. I'm not minted, I earned it. It's not some funny voodoo business. I didn't walk on gilded splinters to make the dent I did in under a year. I earned it in case you're wondering. As for the builders, yeah, they're Polish. I'm not bothered about that, like, but where you come from says a lot about a man. And I'm not from round here, but I am. Also, they won't take cash in hand, what's with that? Maybe they wouldn't need the money so bloody fast if they weren't willingly giving it all to the tax man. You take what you can get where I'm from, and I'm not from round here, but I am. I'm Graham, by the way. Hi, Graham. I'm Graham. I'm Graham.
Right, well, welcome back. That was Fixer Upper by Yard Act. And so I arrived in the UK. What day was that? That was Thursday. It would have been Thursday. So we've had 2 days. We had Friday and now we're in Saturday. And all it's done since I arrived is rain, reconfirming my decisions to leave the UK. Really, it's been cold. It's been around 12 degrees. What date do you ask it is? It's the middle of August, late August. I'll give you that. It's late August, but it should never be around the 20 degree, the less than 20 degree mark. Apparently, it's been lovely as of recently. A couple of days ago, it was in the 20s. But nope, just as I arrive, it drops well down to something like, I think it was about 15 degrees yesterday. So I was bloody freezing. It's all in good faith, all in good fun. It's an adventure, you know. Life that adventure. I've got a good show for you this week, mainly because I've kind of semi-missed a show because I didn't do one on Wednesday because I was mid-travel. Bit preoccupied is probably how I would describe my Wednesday. So instead you're going to get one on Saturday. It might come out on Sunday, never mind. It's the way the world works. We've got some good bands coming up for you. We got on the list another new Bon Iver song, and few fun songs. And we got two songs back to back talking about blue eyes, baby blue eyes, and eyes blue like the Atlantic. I don't know what it is about songs and blue eyes. It's a bit narrow-minded, whereas all the like brown eyes and black eyes songs, I mean, I guess they're the Black Eyed Peas, but they're more about, I don't know whether they're about the food stuff as opposed to the eye color. I mean, of course you got the famous Coldplay song Green Eyes. That's a famous one, but we need more diversity. That's the key word nowadays. Getting all creeds and colors involved in music. So enough of these blue eyes, in with the brown eyes. But for the moment, we're going to be sticking with the songs that are up. So here is Baby Blue Eyes by Matilda Homer. I hope you enjoy.
I can see our babies, think that they'd be sweet. Baby blue eyes, people will fall at her feet. I can see our babies, think that they'd be sweet. Baby blue eyes, people will fall at her feet. Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? I can see our babies, think they'd be so sweet. A baby with blue eyes, people would fall at her feet. And I've picked some names, I think you'd like them too. I'm not over planning, I swear there's a future with you. Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind? Can you see it? Is it all in? Is it all in my mind?
Right, and that was Baby Blue Eyes. And I've just found something very, very exciting out. So it's my birthday, 9 days ago? It was the 20th of August. And I tell you what exciting thing has happened is for my birthday, I was given very kindly a tablet, an Android tablet. Now you might be thinking, oh, okay, that's a good present, Hugo. What are you using it for? See, this is pretty fantastic stuff right here happening. I've set it up with my studio type thing for this podcast, and it's all touchscreen, so I don't have to use the clicky clacky keyboard to do my transitions. I could key in some jingles as well. It's all very exciting. I can see it on a second screen where, because I don't have two screens on me today, this is serving as a second screen, which is going to be useful. It's kind of why we got it in the first place. But yes, certainly very interesting usage case anyway. And yeah, so no more clicky clacky keyboard. We're going to be working with press buttons from now on. We'll see how effective it is. It's still going to be an issue, I'm sure, 100% sure that things will go wrong. But that's just the show. So our next blue-eyed song is called Eyes Blue Like the Atlantic, Part 2 by Sista Prod, Profu and Alec Benjamin. Here we go.
Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down, going down.
I'm going down cause I was down for you, looking like a clown for you. Surround sound speaker shook the crown while he was pounding you, and that's a lot to take in. I heard a noise through the door and had to break in. Shock up on your faces, both of you were naked. Multiple occasions, y'all were getting busy while I'm busy at my day shift. You kept your briefcases, situation tasteless. Even hooked up with the dude while you were jamming to my playlist. Wow. Hey Alexa, I'ma off 'em, or maybe run away because I'm sick of all the problems going down and I can't even see the bottom. But I promise I'ma find it once I finish up this bottle.
Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down, going down. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down, going down.
Yeah, I'm still going down. I'll be falling for a long time. I so innocent, I didn't know you had a bad side. Yeah, it's kinda weird, these emotions all attacking me. I don't want the answer, but how long this been happening? Deep down, see the sea ground, I'm getting close. I don't wanna sit and whine, we already toast. I love the show, but I won't see the second season. It won't be the same with my favorite person leaving.
Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down, going down. And so the story goes, love grows and then it gets cut down, then crumbles like a rose and decomposes in the ground. It's tragic, I suppose, like dominoes, how it goes down. The teardrops on the clothes, the beer knocked all over the ground. But fear not, there's no fear, my dear, cause here it all works out. The clothes will dry, the tears will disappear, and from the ground a rose will rise, and from the skies the sun will break the clouds. A rose will rise and blue skies will surround. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down like the Titanic. Eyes blue like the Atlantic, and I'm going down, going down.
Eyes blue, I'm still going down now. Going down, I'm still falling down.
And I can't even see the
I'm still
bottom.
going down now. Going down.
Right then, we're back. Oh, and the keyboard. Oh, what a difference it makes. Just so swift. I don't have to search for a key. I can just press things on a screen, you know? I might even move the screen from where it currently is sat just as a visual cue towards me so I can use it as a functional type thing. Who knows? Who knows? It's all moving up in the world. Anyway. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing alright. It's a tough time for people, you know? It's a tough time. But I'm here to combat that with music. So yeah, I hope this is helping. You might have noticed, I say this every week, that some of my songs get removed from YouTube. That's because of the copyright issue. That's fine. That's what happens. I'm living with it. You're going to have to live with it too. And so I'm not sure which songs are going to make it in, which songs aren't. It's kind of the adventure. The anything goes adventure. It's the only show like this on YouTube, I think. Not many like this, if there are. because honestly, who on earth would be stupid enough to try and do this? It's very counterproductive. And, but yeah, I'm trying, trying to do it, because it's something I want to do. So, this is the famous Bon Iver coming up with AUATC. Now, last time he came out with a song, it was another acronym. It's like, please don't give up in anger, something like that is the acronym. I've listened to this song, and I can't work out the acronym and what it means in this song. If you can work it out, let me know, get back to me, feed that information back to me, and I will use it effectively. I'm not sure what to do, but hopefully we can find something useful to do with that transfer of information. Anyway, this is Aquatic, or AU. There's got to be a good way to say this. Autic. There's no I. Out. Yeah, that's the one. So here it is.
Well, you're up all night and your head's down low. If you can see your own kite, shine your eyes. You know a burning ain't a buzz. You are the only way to trust ya. You're the one that found up on the run. Lay down, Martha. Lay down the holy banner flag. Hold out, Martha. Help is surely on its way. It's not right. Don't bask in the glory of mine. No, they can't take that part away. They ate up all the cake, and they drank their own wine. They will always overtake, lay a shadow in the line. But you know the burning ain't a dust. You're on the path to love is touch. No, it ain't about not so much. Lay down, Martha. Lay down and alabaster down. There's no master. Help will surely come around. I know it has. I know bask in the glory of love. And it's up to me if I don't wear a mask. Well, you're up all night, and your neighbors down low, and your neighbors don't know. So you know it's burning ain't a right. You're gonna cultivate a clutch. I'm gonna want it better populated mud.
Right, you might have noticed there that everything wasn't quite as fantastic as it could have been. I accidentally pressed the next song where I really wanted just to play the play. But anyway, so you got a bit of a start in what the next song is. It's January, the Tasha Meat remix. I hope you've I hope you haven't heard it before. Maybe you have heard it before, and if you have heard it before, I hope you liked it. Cool. So you might have noticed as well, a lot of excuses going out today. Do I have to make this many excuses? I don't know. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel good. Anyway, you might have noticed that the microphone quality isn't up to its standard quality, and even then, the standard quality, not great, not bad, not great, Just, but it's probably worse today. You'll probably have noticed it's worse today, which is unfortunate. It's not something that I can help. Hopefully next week, when I reinvestigate kind of what the problems are, I'll figure it out, and then we'll be all luscious and green. until that point, we're gonna just stick with it, you know. That's the staying power. That's the type of operandi. Is that the word? Operandi? Operandus? That we like to see here. Anyway, our next song, January by Tasha. Oh no, Millie Turner, the Tasha remix. Here you go. Right, that was January by Tesha, Millie Turner and Tesha. So something very exciting has happened in my world. Something else other than changing countries, having a birthday, doing this. One other exciting thing has happened. How many exciting things can happen in your lifetime is a real big question. Anyway, something else exciting has happened. I played disc golf. Nobody's heard of disc golf. It's going to be very unpopular. It's probably going to lose me subscribers. Not that I have any subscribers. It's going to lose me viewers. Not that I have any viewers. But those people who will stick with me through this segment will listen to another song in a minute. So that'll be fun for you guys. I played disc golf. Disc golf is great fun. You should check it out. But it made it into the mainstream world this weekend by having a major broadcaster step in and get involved with some broadcasting. And so that was quite a big deal for disc golf as a thing. I watched this video as a sidetrack. I watched this video on Kamaraj something. Can't really remember what it is. The name of it is. Anyway, it's this Indian sport that's just massively erupted over the last 10 years. It used to be done on paved sort of street courts, and now it's been massively commercialized, and it's doing really well. Got a lot of viewers, and you're kind of wondering what other sports could do that. What other sports could legitimately enter an arena with some fans and just blow the roof off, just absolutely destroy it. I don't think there's many sports that are like that, to be honest. I think the big thing about that Indian sport, whatever it's called, it's like a tag tackle rugby sort of situation, kind of like bulldogs. If anybody's heard of British bulldogs, it's kind of like that as well. And but yeah, it's because it was kind of played everywhere. Throughout India, they just hadn't commercialized it, whereas a lot of these other sports kind of aren't played everywhere and are more difficult to commercialize because nobody's really heard of them. So it'd be interesting to see what other sports, up and coming sports, do. Do you think? I don't know. I think people are growing tired of the amount of kind of boring sports there are that you watch. I mean, how many people want to sit and watch cricket, baseball, curling, all these sports? I mean, even to some extent football, for example, millions and millions and millions of people want to sit and watch that. And I mean, even if you take 10% of, well, not even 10% of those people, 0.5% of the people who do that, and move them into another sport, all of a sudden it's a massive boost. It's an interesting concept. I haven't really thought about it, but here I am thinking about it and bringing you along with that journey of thought, which of course is exactly what you want from this. Anyway, this is a song called Palace by Mathew and The Atlas. Here you go.
There was hope and joy. In the palace there was hope and joy. See that demon in the night, the shape of it covers the light. Feathers touch upon the skin when no one else will let you in. Skies a black immensity, ready for you and me. Baby, you are about to go crazy. Is it now or just lately? Things are getting a little hazy. Flashing light above me shone. The rain falls like an old song. like a drug to calm the pain. I know that you feel the same. Crimson moon above tonight, soon it will be out of sight. Now can you see it through? There's someone that waits for you. Baby, are you about to go crazy? Is it now or just lately? Things are getting a little hazy. Is it now or just lately? Things are getting a little hazy.
Right, that was cool. I got that from Audio Tree Live's playlist. If you like that sort of song, look up Audio Tree Live. They do a lot of similar sort of. They like their folk kind of acoustic things, you know. Just yeah, they like their acoustic kind of background music type stuff. But this next song, definitely not acoustic type thing, background music. It's definitely one you want to be paying full attention to, just listening to it, you know? It's kind of got a bit of a dark underbelly, quite like it. It's, found it recently, the other day. And, yeah, it's quickly popped off on the top of my list for songs. So here it is, Shrub Brag by Sevdaliza. Anyway, I don't know what her name is. You'll have to look her up. But here you go.
Don't worry, I'm gone. I understand. It's the skin that changes the most. Believe it or not, I refer to you as my holy sovereign. Don't worry, I'm gone. I understand. It's the skin that changes the most. Believe it or not, I refer to you as my holy sovereign. After all of that, how is it possible we're strangers again? It's the love that you beg for, leaves you for some reason. Don't worry, I'm gone. I understand. It's the skin that changes the most. Believe it or not, I refer to you as my holy sovereign. After all of that, how is it possible we're strangers again? It's the love that you beg for, leaves you for some reason. after all of that, how is it possible? We're strangers again. It's the love that you beg for, leaves you for some reason.
It was pretty dark, wasn't it? That's what I thought about it anyway. So yeah. Tell you who I've been interested in following. Goth Babe. The musicians, the band Goth Babe. Shall look them up on Google, YouTube. YouTube is probably better. They're doing vlogs now. Goth Babe. Well, the guy of Goth Babe. It's interesting. Bands doing vlogs. I don't think it's gonna last very long. It's the type of vlog that you kind of like. Yeah, he said he'd do it once a month. To be honest, once a month is a workable system for vlogs. But if your audience really aren't responding, whereas his seem to be responding reasonably well, if your audience isn't responding, it gets a bit. I can imagine for people who are vaguely famous, it could be a bit frustrating. But no worries for me. Yeah, I just like their music. This would be the top of the hour song, you know, the big song that's gonna blow everybody out of the water. Well, not quite necessarily that. I don't think it's quite got the same accolades as some of their other songs. I've been playing a lot of them recently, actually. Played a song as theirs last week. And then probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago, again, I played one of their songs. That's just because they're putting out some good music now. Anyway. This is another one that's good. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's good. I like it. Hopefully you find it great. This is Goth Babe with The Trees.
I'm looking for something bright. Where's it going? Where's the money going? Feeling like my wallet's tight. I've gotta spend it while the money's right. My list is only growing in size. I've got a feeling, I've got another feeling. Only way to recognize, the only way to life is love till I die.
Right, that was The Trees by Goth Babe. It's quite a sweet song, kind of in keeping with their Goth Babe vibes. How many minutes are we in? That's a good question. Good question, Hugo. We are 42 minutes through a show, which is very exciting. We're going to have a new song. Now we're going to move quickly. We're going to move quickly now. We're going to move quickly by playing the next song, which is Lose On by Augustine. Here we go.
Baby nuts, because I just cried her up. Says she needs the time for the eyes to dry. I'll pull back my hair like in Greece, and you'll cling to my arm as I swing for his jaw. Only lovers and nicotine, all the colors and bad routine. Better mothers will call us free. If can you be ours, that we're up against.
Right, that's quite a nice song. Quite an old song. Well, comparatively old. I guess. Well, when I first heard it, anyway, it was quite a long time ago. And it's a bit strange it didn't make it onto the show a way back. If it did, then I'm surprised. Somebody who listens to all the shows must tell me. But I'm pretty sure the only person that's listened to all the shows is myself. So it's yeah. I'm going to just quote it as a fact. No, yeah. There is, no way that song has ever been played previously on my show. Absolutely no way. Don't even question it. And, yeah. So you guys are all sitting back, having a nice day, having a lovely little experience. Yeah. Cool. Cool. You know what that's from? That's from Community. I was gonna do the El Clasico. I'll tell you what the El Clasico is in a second. The El Clasico is let's do what have I been watching this week? The classic thing that I do, that the only segment I have actually in this show, and I completely forgot until this moment. I haven't really been watching very much, to be honest. I think that's the main issue. But I did watch a few things on the plane. I watched Little Woman. That was an interesting show. Movie, of course, that is now. Little Woman. I like a lot of people in it. A lot of the actors I quite like. They might have been better in other things, but Little Woman worked quite well. I think it would have been interesting to read the book. Yeah. Kind of like a Pride and Prejudice sort of thing. A little bit more dark than a Pride and Prejudice, I would say. And, but that was good. Then, I watched Warrior. That was an interesting movie, Warrior. About two guys who like to fight. Quite good. Brothers, in fact. Brothers who like to fight. So, yeah, I won't spoil it. But, yeah. Good. It's a thumbs up, If I was just to thumbs up, thumbs down everything, I'd give it a thumbs up. But, yeah. What else? What else, you might ask? What else? What else have I watched? I thought I watched two things on the plane. This is where your memory goes all foggy. Did I only watch one thing on the plane? Nope. Anyway. While I think about what other things I watched on the plane that were quite good, I'll play you another song. This is Coca Hooves by Glass Animals. Another one that I just completely skipped. I like Glass Animals, but it's obviously just a song that's completely skipped my radar, and now I'm coming back to it, and wow, it's a song. That's what it is. The best of the ones the other ones that I decided not to play is better than the ones that I decided to play, not to play this week. So that's good. That's what we want.
This all go with Peter Gray. He turns his leather gripped cane. Those times you clapped and called for quiet, they've come to hold you in the nights. He packs a fat po too, jib and homemade perfume. Sip froth from soft warm Joe. Snow guide her down bed clothes. You know the way that I come on, you hermit, you never fight back. Why don't you play with bows and arrows? Why don't you dance like you're sick in your mind? Why don't you say your wings on fire? You slick back the wiry mane beneath her slides. Deep trees sleep on the dank lawn and scratch the slate. You finger down the waxen line between your breasts. A squeaky pain upon each breast, the plumber's left. You know the way that I feel. Come on, you hermit, you never fight back. Why don't you play with bows and arrows? Why don't you dance like you're sick in your mind? Why don't you say your wings on fire? Come on, you hermit, why don't you play nice? Why don't you toy with sex and violence? Why don't you stay back into my huge eye? Why don't you set my wings on fire?
Right. You know that feeling? Do you ever get that feeling? Do you ever get that feeling? Do you ever get that feeling? Do you get that feeling when something, when something you've lost returns to you? And God, that elation you feel when you feel like you've just completely lost it. It's never going to come back. Well, I felt that multiple times this week. First thing, when I was packing my bag, the most exciting thing, I think, to happen to me in years happened, and I found my headphone amplifier. It might not mean very much to you, but I spent a decent amount of money on it. Not lots, not nothing, just a little headphone amp. And I just thought I'd lost it, just completely lost it. And then it was just, it's magic. It was like magic. It was just at the bottom of my bag. It just rolled out the flap and just in the bottom of my bag, there it was. And I was like, God, it's unbelievable. So yeah, that was the story of that. The other thing that's happened to me is, as I said, I played disc golf. And I left a few discs at a friend's house for safekeeping in the UK. I wasn't sure whether I was going to be playing and whether I'd need them. But I've just got them back. So I've got 3 in my disc back. Which is a big deal. A big dealio for me. Oh yeah, exciting times where I am. Exciting times. Could not be more exciting, I don't think. I honestly don't think it could be more exciting. And dinner will probably be on the table. Ooh, what am I going to have for dinner, you might ask? Well, roast chicken is probably on the menu because it was bought yesterday and it'll need eating. What else is on the menu, you might ask? Not sure. We'll have to cook it to find out. Oh, cauliflower, that's what we made yesterday as well. We made cauliflower and cheese yesterday. Some good things coming out of this deal. Moving out of Singapore. It's a different cuisine, I tell you, it's a different cuisine. And I'm not sure my body is handling it terribly well. It kind of just got used to the cuisine of the UK, of Singapore. Now we're asking it for it to do a complete role reversal. But never mind. I mean, it could also just be the beers. You're drinking a lot of beer. Although I'm not sure you're allowed to say beer. I'm drinking a lot of water, flavoured with hops and malt and yeast. It's mainly yeast flavouring. Never mind. We're going to play the next song. The next song is called Back Around. Yeah, there you go.
Why would you back me now? I wanna go somewhere. You dug me into the ground. How are you unaware? Now don't let me try so candidly twist the knife. Oh, you seem so tenderly burned down sides, down to sides. Pull me up, let me get out. Why the fuck I don't know how you keep holding me down, 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 down. Tie the legs, take the shirt, pull the wool until it burns. We go back around, back around, back around, back around, back around. Red hands throwing dirt, forever go unseen. I'm sidelined to your whisper. I let it cover me, cover me. But you've been inside my silhouette so carefully. Now you take the life right out of me, right out of me, out of me.
Right, we're gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna call it a day. That's what we're gonna do. Hope you've enjoyed the show so far. And a band I've been listening to a lot of, who just constantly pump out music that I want to listen to sometimes. You know when you get in the mood for certain things. Well, these guys tend to be my mood in music. This is a band called WhoMadeWho. And we're going to play a song by them called I Don't Know. Here you go, this is the last song. This is Anything Goes with Hugo Manning. I hope you've enjoyed yourself today. Next week will be another week where hopefully another show will happen. It's week 20 next week, episode 20. Getting into the big double digits, the 20. So that's exciting. Imagine if I can get to 52. That'd be cool. 52 would be a lot. Anyway, here's episode 19 and your last song called I Don't Know.
Got into trouble, that's not what I need. I didn't sign that paper. I went to Memphis and Guadalajara just to see you later. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm breathing thin air. Trees are falling slowly here. I don't know where it all began. Wanna see you later, but I'm not going anywhere. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. Don't speak in tongues, I don't know what it means. I didn't sign that paper. My luck is turning in Guadalajara. You will not see me later. I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm breathing thin air. Trees are falling slowly here. I don't know where it all began. Wanna see you later, but I'm not going anywhere. My life insurance going back on sale. I didn't sign no paper. I went to Memphis and Guadalajara just to see you later.
Right, and that's the end of that song, and this is the end of the show. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Toodaloo.